everyone, it's hi, and welcome to TWF Power or Might. I am Mike Lane, here with Jonathan Coachman and with Paul Lee Dangerously. And today on Power or Might, we're going to see Godzilla or Godzilla, take on Omos, which you saw before. Or we hope that's what we're going to see here today, Mike Lane says. Well, I can tell you one thing. Jonathan Coachman says Godzilla, whatever you want to call him, he's been in the TWF since between 98 YL. He's fought almost everyone there is to fight, and he's held almost every winning there is to hold. Well, Paulie Dangerously says he know that he's won more matches and fights than he's lost. I'll give him that. But at the end of the day, I don't know why the so-called King of the Fiends is here. Paulie Dangerously says. Alright, Godzilla says. So I had my match with Omos because this Effelin, wanted to start something with me. Well, more like more like how I say it. Shit. More like Montel Vertadius Porter started something with me, and he was just speaking for Omos. We all know Omos can speak for himself. So I beat Omos, and that's the end of that. And if Omos can't handle that, that's too bad. He loses more matches than he wins. And being an Effelin, you think that would have been... Well, go on, Godzilla. I want to hear your thought on the Effelin who loses more matches than he wins. Yeah, if it was a flawless world, which it's not, Omos would have beat Brock Lesnar. He would have beat Braun Strowman. He would have also beat Seth Rollins. Hell, he wouldn't have lost what is now the TWF Pittsburgh Stead winnings when it was brought back. And you know that Omos is done with you, Godzilla. He's going to get his win on you here today on Power or Might. You call yourself the so-called King of the Fiends, so-called Kaiser of the Fiends. I think you just made that nickname up, because I don't truly think anyone in this world, Montel Vertadius Porter says, would give themselves that rank. Well, I'll tell you what, Godzilla says, if I made it up or someone gave it to me, what's the unlikeness? At the end of the day, I still beat Omos. Yeah, and Omos is going to beat you. This time, he's going to be the winner. And just ask Killer. Omos beat Killer more times than Killer beat him. You only got lucky, Godzilla, when you beat me. You're not going to get lucky again. Oh, so you think luck is what had something to do with it, and that's how I ended up beating you that time I beat you last week. Before that. Well, it seemed... well, yeah. Well, it's not going to happen this time. Let's get a Fight Lord in the ring, or a Fight Keeper in the ring, and then we'll see. Shit! And then we'll see whose luck runs out or not. And we'll see whose luck runs out. Well, now we got the Fight Lord in the ring now. and we're going to have God Jorah take on Omos again. And this time, who's going to win this time, Mike Lane says. Well, the last time they fought, it was Godzilla or God Jorah that won, Jonathan Coachman says. Only this time, Paulie dangerously says, Omos is going to beat him. Omos picking up Godzilla and a slam. And down goes the Fight Lord, or the Fight Keeper. And I think the last time they did fight, Paulie dangerously says, sadly, Montel Rotadius Porter got knocked down about 2 times. And the Fight Lord can stand upright in the ring. Yeah, well, Omos looks like he's going to... Omos wants to show he's the Ethelyn that everyone should fear. That he's the King of the Fiends should fear the Ethelyn. Mike Lane says, and a slam by Omos. Well, Jonathan Coachman says, it seems that Omos is hoping that he's going to beat God Jorah here today on Power and Might and make it be where it was just luck how he lost the other time. Well, Paulie Dane says, hey! God Jorah just knocked down Omos with his tail. Tail, Paulie dangerously says. I think that came out of luck. Oh, and Omos has been knocked down again by God Jorah's tail, Mike Lane says. Well, John McCoachman said he's gonna give him the Godzilla stunner and it'll be over here. Omos went down. Montel Rotadius Porter is up now. Oh, and God Jorah just knocked him down. But that's all it took. And Omos is on him. Mike Lane says. Scratch his back of a hacksaw. He's happy he's won this match. Well, John McCoachman said, I think that might be harmful for someone to do that to their back. Yeah, I believe it is, Paulie dangerously says. And it looks like Omos is going to beat God Jorah here. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Well, here is your winner, Omos. Well, it looks like Omos has beat Godzilla or God Jorah here today on Power or Might. You know. And it looks like that's doing very well for himself, Mike Lane says. So was it luck that helped Godzilla beat Omos the other time? Or wasn't it not, Mike Lane says. I don't know, Jonathan Coachman says, if it was luck that helped God Jorah beat Omos this time or not. It was luck, Paulie dangerously says. That's what helped Omos. That's what helped God Jorah beat Omos the last time they fought, was luck. Only this time, God Jorah didn't have any luck on his side. Well, speaking of that, Michael Cole now is now going to be talking with God Jorah. Alright. Thank you, Mike Lane. I'm going to be talking with God Jorah here today on Power and Might. Alright, God Jorah, or Godzilla, whatever you want to call yourself. You had your match with Omos here today. It didn't go very well. No, it did not. Sadly, it didn't go the way I wanted to go, Michael Cole. I wanted to come in, beat Omos, and that's what I believed. But at the end of the day, sometimes things don't always work out the way you want them to work out. You know, sadly, I lost. But if Omos thinks that means I am done with him, or this bond between us is done, he's got another guest coming. The King of the Fiends, or the Ethelyn of the Fiends, includes Ethelyns too. So I'm the King of the Fiends, I'm the King of the Kaiser of the Fiends, and that includes Ethelyns. Omos, you are not the new king, you're not the new Kaiser, because I'm still alive. Everyone's been coming up with ways to beat me since 9 between 53 YL, and they all seeked and they lost. So I'm still here, Omos. You didn't put me down. Well, that's my talk with Godzilla. Back to you, Mike Lane. Well, thank you, Michael Cole, for talking with Godzilla here today on Power or Might. And that's all the time we got here for Power and Might. I am Mike Lane. For Jonathan Coachman and Paul Lee Dangerously, we hope you like Power and Might. And we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw or Alone Day Night Raw.